feel me? I had to like not be biased and judgmental. I could not reach out to the people and say nothing. Baby, it's a lot of men posing with these families. They look strong as shit. You know, you would never guess, never, ever guess that they getting hot. You would never guess by the look of things. No. Now let's dig into the topic, y'all, without further ado. If y'all here for it, throw up a like. Throw up a like if you're here for this conversation, because it's a much needed conversation. And y'all know I love talking about the things that we really go through in this life. But I need y'all to help me get this video to 50 viewers so I can dig into this topic. It's 47 people on here. We just need a couple of more people to really share and stop being stingy and really share the live on their pages, to their groups. You need to share your lives to your little younger girl cousins and stuff, because I feel like they target those communities of people that don't have an understanding. Talk your shit, sis, and you know I'm going to. Undercover lovers and undercover brothers. You know, under the cover. For real. Let me dig into y'all one of the first things. One of the first number one telltale sign that your man is probably on the down low. If you here for it, throw up a like, because you like real. Hell yeah. If you here for it and you would like to know, out of all of the research I have done all day, what I have found to be the number one telltale sign that your man is probably gay, probably on the down low. Y'all here for it? I need to see all the likes go up so I can get y'all the number one. This is the number one. This ain't only coming from me. This is coming from the community. This is coming from the gay community. Come on, ladies. Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know? Miss Sandra is here for it. Tammy just popped on here. You're here for it. Tiara is on here for it. Y'all, the number one telltale sign that your man is probably on the down low is if he always homophobic. A homophobic man, 9 times out of 10, they do all of that because their ass is like men. You know, that man that always got something to say, always calling another man a faggy. You know, the outward person that's outwardly gay, they got so much, like they can't even walk past them. You know, that is what the gay community has told me, that their experience is that man that's always gay bashing and you know, calling them faggies and always got something to say about somebody being gay. 9 times out of 10, y'all, it's a mind blower. They be the down low brothers. I said, how is it that they be the down low brothers? Help me out. Teach me. Now, I'm on the phone with a couple. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Hit my hand, y'all. I'm not lying to y'all. I have talked to over 5 openly gay men today. And every last one of them told me that the number one way that they found out that a man has been gay is the ones that always act homophobic towards them or act like they can't be around another gay man. And I said, how do you come up with that? You know what they said? They said, because to be honest, sis, because that's what they was calling me today. They was calling me sis. I like that shit. But anyway, they was like, to be honest, sis, most men that's straight, they don't care about us. They're not thinking about us. They're not going to go out of their way to say something to us. Most men that are straight, you know, they're not going to even try too hard to interact with us or whatever. It doesn't even bother, you know, them with us being around. Like, they know what they are, and we just don't get that vibe from them. He said, or she said, if you know what I'm saying, she said, sis, it be the ones that always be having a problem with us that be up in our DMs. The ones that always be like, man, fuck that, I ain't gay. I don't want to be around nobody gay. Oh my God, here, faggot, you better bring him over my house. Ladies, you ever had a gay homeboy or something like that, and you bring him home to your man, and your man is just always, and another thing they say, if your man always want to know where, always asking where they at. When a man be asking, oh, where he at? They said that's another telltale sign too. And yeah, I'm saying it today. We're going to spill a tea today. We're going to spill a tea today, so be careful. Red flag, number one flag is a man can't be around another gay man without disrespecting them or calling them out. They be the number one people in them people's fucking DMs, trying to holler at them and shit. You know? Moving on, ladies. Number 2 telltale that your man is probably gay. I'm just keeping it for real. Probably gay, and on the down low is when he always wants to do things sexually with your anus more than doing it the other way. He always wants to do it in the booty, and he can actually do it with your booty without doing anything with your cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? With your pocketbook, because he gets all the way satisfied with your booty and be good. That's another telltale sign that your man is probably gay. No real man that likes wolf pussy is going to only want the booty hole. Now, that doesn't mean that every man that wants your booty hole is gay, because some men like to do little things every now and then. That's fine. But you know who I'm talking about, the ones that only want to hit the booty. And then they want you to be a little aggressive as well while you're taking it and shit. Oh, my goodness, y'all. I'm talking to somebody. Another telltale sign that your man is probably on the down low is if he's always complaining like a female. He gets hurt. He gets hurt. Anything happens, and it's, ow, oh my goodness, I'm hurt. Ouchie. Ooh, I got a boo-boo. He always being a little bitch. He's probably gay. I'm just telling you what I found out in my statistics today. He's probably gay. I'm just keeping it real. He's probably gay. He's not supposed to be screaming harder than you. I'm just saying. That's a sign for me. What's wrong? What you say happened? Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at my nail. Babe, what should I do? What the fuck should you do? Bite it off and keep on going. What you should do is not bring that dumbass shit up on me. That's what you should do. You know, that shit is soft. I'm talking to somebody. Let me tell y'all the story that I have had permission to discuss. Let me tell y'all a story that I got told today by one of my gay friends that I talked to today. Now, peep this. This is how this story goes. There's a man. I'm going to call the man Mark, okay? And then I'm going to say the brother that's down low. And then I'm going to use Keisha as his girlfriend. Now, let me tell you the story as best I can remember from what I was told. And Mark, if you're watching the video, shout out to you, because I appreciate you giving me the best over the phone interview that I could have possibly had, because a lot of the shit, y'all, thought but like for Mark being open-minded enough to even have this conversation with Real the Comedian today on his sexuality and on his perception of others living on the down low. I appreciate it. I can only give information off of certain things if somebody give me their experience, because that's what I do. I speak on the real. So can y'all do me a favor on my platform? Because if Mark should just so happen to pop on this video, we want to thank him for his honesty. For real. So, y'all, let me give you the story he told me. He said, real. Let me tell you about how I used to live in an apartment. He said, I used to live in an apartment. He said, and one day I was leaving out my apartment or whatever, and I realized that my neighbor, he had a girlfriend, down low brother, and his girlfriend. He said he had a girlfriend. He said, so real, every time when I would come out my apartment door and I would walk down down the hallway and stuff to go where I was going out about his merry way. I'm going to try to say it like he told me, y'all. About my merry way. Every time I would do that, real, why would he would do something to make it so noticeable. Like he would grab his girlfriend very close to him, like to tell me I'm with her. And I felt like that was strange, real, because I'm like, the fact, I don't care if you with her. Like, I'm not even looking at you like that, right? So, bam. He said every time he would go out his apartment, that's what would happen when he would see this one particular neighbor. He would always be with his girl, and he would always pull her close. Lo and behold, one day, come on, y'all. If you're here for the story, throw up a like. Throw up a like. We got 80 people on here right now. If you're here for the story. So, he said one day, he gets on the elevator, y'all. He said he coming out, he getting on the elevator or whatever the case may be. He said he gets on the elevator, he sees both of them. I'm trying to move like they move, y'all, because that's how they be, whatever. So he said he get on the elevator and he see the girl and a down low brother. At the time, he don't know he down low. So he on there, whatever. And then he realized Just as the elevator's doors was about to close, he was like, dang, I left something in my apartment. So he was like, excuse me, y'all. I got to get off real quick because I left something in my apartment. He was like, so he got off of the elevator. He was like, as he heard the elevator door shutting behind him, he could hear the man say, faggy. Bam. So he called me a faggy real, but I was like, whatever. I could really clear as day hear him call me a faggy. He was like, he didn't think two things about it. He was just like, wow, people are still closed-minded. Whatever. He said, I went on in there. I got my stuff. I went on about my Merry Little Day reel, and I was good. He was like, lo and behold, real, like a week later. Let me tell y'all, ladies, you need to pay attention. He said a week later, y'all, he's downstairs in his same building. Later on in the evening time, around 9, 10 o'clock, he's downstairs in the gym. He is working out. Now, let me tell you how he described the man that's on the down low. He real. He had a bucket face real. He had an ugly, hard to look at face. But he had a nice ass body. I'm not going to lie. He was real. He was cut up. From the top to the bottom, he was cut up. But, his face was trash. He was real. He walks into the workout room or whatever, the exercise room. And I noticed him, but I ain't really here for him because, I heard his comment of him calling me a faggot. Okay. So he so I kept on working out. I'm doing me. Now, mind you, this particular outwardly gay guy that I talk to, that I know, he's very handsome. Okay, let me just cut the crap. He's very, very handsome. And if he gives me permission, I will put his information on this video. Because he has a YouTube channel. He has, he's openly, he does his thing, for the gay community or whatever. He's very attractive, y'all. Yes, he can put, and he don't dress like a woman. He dresses like a man, but he's still like a feminine type man. But baby, he can dress a good woman under the table. Definitely can come for me. But anyway, so just to give y'all a visual, light brown skin, hazel brown eyes, low cut curly hair, attractive, whatever. That's the gay friend that I was talking to, y'all. So he working out and stuff. He doing his thing in the gym. He come over to him while he on the treadmill, y'all. He said the brother came up to him and said, hey, how you doing? I'm your neighbor. He was like, first of all, y'all, I was trying to shut him down. So I was answering everything that he said to me, with one-word answers and stuff, because I still was going off of the fact that I heard him call me a faggy when he got on the elevator, right? So he he was like, how you doing? Sometimes, I see you in the hallways and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. And, if you want, we can exchange phone numbers. So he was real, I told him the biggest lie. He was well, I really don't answer my phone like that, so you can just follow me on social media. Y'all, this is how I end up going on Facebook and seeing this whole, I know it's not a lie because I've seen the whole man, y'all, and you would never believe this man is on the down low. You're not going to believe it, but anyway. So he I give him my Facebook, and I'm like, you can hit me on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, from time to time if you want to, but I really don't do my phone a whole lot. He was so the guy went on about his day. He said, y'all, before he could get off the treadmill, y'all, he said his phone was blowing up with notifications. Dude went to his page, y'all, and like everything. Y'all ever thought, but if you ever had somebody just all out the blue start liking all of your pictures and shit, and it's coming to your phone and you getting the vibe come on, are you trying to be noticed or something? Because when they like more than 5 things, I think at that point they're trying to be noticed. They want you to know that they're into you. Period. We not stupid, Pooh. So he was that happened for 2 days. He was for 2 days, every time he went on his page, it was all these notifications from this strong-ass brother. He said, so I'm noticing it, but I'm I'm not even going to say nothing because honestly, I still felt some type of way because brother called me a faggot. He was yeah, so I see all of the messages or whatever the case may be, and I'm cool in it. He said, it was in the middle of the night one night. this brother decides to slide in his DM, y'all. He decides to hit him on Instagram and Facebook Messenger, y'all. He decides to hit him and go a step further. He inboxes him, which I saw the inbox. What you doing this week? Because my girl be gone during the day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking you can slide over. Not only did he send this message to my gay friend, but he also left it as a voice message. So it's his voice. Oh, shit. So my friend say, he was like, I ain't never been a home wrecker. He was like, I've never been a home wrecker. So I went on his page, did my homework, looked for his girlfriend. He said, I found the girlfriend or whatever. And what I did to be smart was I sent him a picture of the girlfriend that he's been with and about to get married to, about to be a whole husband. Let's be clear, about to be a whole husband to this woman. My friend sends the picture of them two together back to her boyfriend and say, well, you would want me to come over while your girlfriend is not home, but this looks like a happy family, and I've never been a home wrecker. Lo and behold, y'all, 2 to 3 weeks later, the family in this apartment or whatever building moves out. He moved out, never seen him again, whatever. My gay friend ended up blocking him off his pages and stuff like that. He moved out. He was like, because for the next 2 weeks after he had responded to him in that way, like he shut it down, poof, no. He was like, it was the most awkward shit ever when they would see each other in the hallways. After that, it was just like so awkward. He was like, he was put in a situation where he didn't know the girl enough, and then, he didn't want to really take it a step further to even tell her what was going on, because he didn't, he just wanted the whole thing to just go away, to get up off of his life. He was like, but before he could think to do anything else, they moved out. Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold the fuck up. Dwayne Jones. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm gonna continue to tell y'all. But like, if y'all don't mind me, cuss this person the fuck out real quick. Because y'all know I don't play that shit. But like, real quick, if you don't mind. Because there's always somebody on here that mind, and sometimes I want to fucking say some smart shit back. And y'all know, if you watch me, I don't always address it. But right now, y'all, Dwayne Jones, please don't fucking play with me, baby. Let me say, Dwayne, you got a cartoon character on your profile pic, baby. And how you gonna find a cartoon character that's ugly? Like, for real, all the pretty fucking Aladdins in the world, and you gonna go find Shrek. You ugly as shit. Like, don't comment on my fucking video, Big Mouth, because at the end of the day, if you don't like my big mouth, it's 856,000 people that like my fucking big mouth, and it's nobody that like your flat face ass. Back to the regular stage program. I'm glad I seen it, because y'all know sometimes I don't see that shit because I don't got my glasses and shit on. It's always one. It's always one with his flat fucking eyebrows and shit. He probably the down low brother I'm talking about, because that's a #1 Telltale sign too. When they get defensive and shit. I just finished telling y'all that's the #1 sign. They say, get his ass real. I wish he was right here so I could sit on his motherfucking ass. Fucking phone gangster, little wankster. Your ass is probably on the down low, because I don't know no men that use cartoon characters as their profile pic too. That's a telltale sign they're on the down low. I don't know. My man don't want to be no fucking little ass Peter Pan. Why the fuck you got Peter Pan on your profile pic? That's some old shit you doing. Telltale sign. You gay. Dwayne Jones is gay. And I said it. He mad at me because I'm telling the truth on here and shit. How many of y'all boyfriends got a profile pic of a cartoon character on their page? That shit is gay. We don't got nothing against people being gay. We got something against people being on the down low. Somebody said I'm hollering. No, because they be coming for me and I didn't even send for they fucking ass because they be hating that I got 122 people on my fucking live, a bitch. You know, I just told you my gay homeboy told me what the #1 side is, and he just proved my point. I gotta call him back and say, baby, check him out. And it ain't nothing like one of your gay friends being able to tell you. You know, if you really got a cool gay friend, and they be like, baby, don't talk to him, baby. Everybody in there, he belong to everybody. Everybody that had that. You be like, fuck no. They be like, baby, you want me to call him? So I'll be like, if you ever had one of your gay friends keeping a stack with you like that about a down low brother. Yes, it's a lot of down low brothers in Baltimore on Pennsylvania Avenue, too. Supposed to be one of the toughest neighborhoods in Baltimore, but they say it's a lot of sweet-ass motherfuckers down there. You know? I'm just saying. You know? He's still on here saying, big mouth, I ain't answering you again. Now I feel like you just want some attention and shit. I'm going to let one of my gay homeboys holler at you, though. Look like I could probably hook you up and they could probably make you masculine. You know, for real. Another thing, y'all, let me move on, y'all. Let me get back into my regular stage program because sometimes I be wanting to go the fuck off on people. But then I got to remember I got people, grandmothers on here watching me and shit. You know, I got to calm that shit down because they know real will go the fuck off, y'all. Let me get some of this A&D off of me too, y'all, because that shit got me hot. It's like I can't feel the breeze. You feel me? Okay, y'all, back into the regular stage program with how you know your man is on the fucking down low. So all in a nutshell with that situation, it was tragic because now, like my friend said, he was like, I hope they didn't get married, you know, because this is what happened. Another thing is, ladies, listen, when you have a man that always want to hang with homeboys, always want to hang with men, that's the problem. If he's spending more time with his homeboy than he is with you, that's a telltale sign. Throw up a like if you agree. Throw up an angry face if you don't. Throw up a like. If you are, I've never dealt with a man that wanted to hang with a sweaty ass another man. I don't care how cool they is. If they always dealing with each other, always hanging with each other, you can't get a day in because they always together and got some shit playing. Baby, they probably doing something with each other. I'm just saying, no man that want to be with that girl, you his woman. Okay, he should be wanting to spend his time with you, not with his best friend. And I don't care how masculine they look. Another thing is they told me that's a telltale sign that your man is probably on the down low. If they go above and beyond to come off masculine. I said, what you mean? They was like, listen, real. A lot of men, you know, they masculine. That's what they is, bop, and it's all good. He said, then you got your men that's over the top masculine. He was like, when I look on their Facebooks and their Instagrams real, they go so hard. Like, they always posting pictures that make them look masculine. Like, posting pictures with them and another woman, posting pictures with them working out, posting pictures, just always wanting to look strong as a motherfucker. Like, they overly want, he said, put yourself in the mind of an openly gay man. Openly gay men, some of them try so hard to be a woman. The ones that want the image of a woman, they go over the top. Like when you see them, like you won't catch a hair out of place because they're working so hard to be a woman. He was like, and that's not, you know, what they are, but that's what they're trying to be. He was like, that's what a lot of down low brothers do. They overly, he said, a lot of the men. He said, I've been guilty. I said, because I asked him, I said, what you deal with? Down low brother. He was like, a lot of us have dealt with down low brothers. And I'm going to tell you how we get in the trick bag of dealing with down low brothers. Y'all listen to this. This makes sense. And because I had to understand how can a person sleep with somebody knowing that they got a whole family at home. Like, how can you go to bed at night? Now, let me tell you what he said. And I felt like it was an honest answer. You know, he said, think about it from their perspective. He was like, think about it from my perspective, real. He was like, when I came out, it took a lot for me to come out and this, that, and the other, or whatever the case be. It was hard for me to come out. He was like, but when I came out, I can't speak about other men. He was like, but I was attracted to men. He was like, so I had to learn the difference between a down low man and a man that was openly gay that could still act masculine. He was like, but to be honest, you know, you want a masculine man. He was like, so another gay man is attracted to that same thing. And most down low brothers, they come off like they're masculine. He was like, so that's the attraction for us to talk to them. He was like, it's plenty of reasons why they talk to us. But the whole thing is, this is how we know we dealing with a down low man. When they don't want nobody else to know that they're even talking to them. Like, they gay, but they don't want nobody else to know. They can't tell nobody. He was like, and you know what? That starts off fun because, like, even if you're dating a guy or something real, sometimes you just want your respect, you know, and your privacy until you figure out if you want this guy or not. He was like, but a lot of times, when feelings get involved, that's when it become a problem. He was like, so he don't like to deal with it like that no more. He was like, I don't got the time for it because in the beginning it'd be cool, but then when your feelings get involved and stuff like that, then you start having a problem with being, you know, kept to a secret, basically. He was like, but a lot of them, they don't want you to go around nobody. Like, they privately want to deal with you or whatever. And a lot of times, he was like, a lot of the new gays or whatever that's newly gay and newly coming out, they take it because a lot of the men that got households and families with women, a lot of them, y'all, they will pay the cost. He was like, they pay you, they give you stuff. Like, I had somebody that was paying all my fucking bills. He was like, so that's why I went along with it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them will pay the way to stay. Now, you got this woman at home. And now let me tell y'all something outside of things. This is a part of my research that I came up with. You know, a lot of times, you know, HIV comes from the male gay community. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's the only place you can get it, but it gets shared and spread a lot in the gay male community. You know, and honestly, I have also talked to 2 people today that have contracted HIV from a gay experience. Now, let me tell y'all about one of the people's situation that told me I couldn't speak on it, but I will not say their name. And she now has HIV. She is very young. She is very young, and she has just found out that she has HIV. Now, her situation came from her being married to a man that had HIV that did not tell her, okay? And a lot of times, people who have it and stuff like that, they use drugs. They on drugs. And I'm not talking about marijuana. I'm talking about cocaine. I'm talking about all that kind of stuff. They on heavy drugs and stuff. And that's how they, I guess, deal with their secret, their little secret. They numb their pain by using cocaine. That's what they doing. She ended up having contracted HIV. And one thing she said was, that was a telltale sign to her looking back. She said, he always used to hang with a lot of the gays. You know, that was one thing. She said another thing is he always wanted to have anal sex with her. She was like, but I was in a situation of feeling like I want to please my man because I don't want nobody else to please him. So I would just do it because I felt like that's what he liked. She was like, but he liked it doing that more than he liked it doing it through the front door. He liked it to go through the back door more than he liked it to come through the front door. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what somebody said. My goodness, somebody said, that's sad. I'm glad I'm not dealing. I use my roles. And I know that's right. Somebody said, and I don't forget the ones that always having their pants sagging. Yes! Oh my God! I swear to God, they told me that too. They told me that too, y'all. They said another sign that your man is probably on the down low is when they wear their pants sagging to the point where both of their butt cheeks are exposed. Okay? They said that when they wear them down out like that, what woman you know is checking a man's butt out? You know, like, what woman you know is walking down the street like, oh, he fat as shit? Like, normally we're not going to do that. Even if you privately be like, a dude is fat. But, like, we're not going to do that. So, the guy told me today, my friend, he was like, that's a telltale sign too. Because they know who are checking them out. You know who would be checking them out? We would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would be looking at their butt cheeks and stuff. Another woman wouldn't be looking at their butt cheeks. Throw up a like if you agree. Throw up an angry face if you don't. But honestly, hit my hand of God, they told me that today too. And I was shocked. I said, shit, let me make sure my husband got some fucking belts. Because he uses his belts. For real. But I mean, I'm not talking about just the little sag where, you know, sometimes men pants is a certain size and they don't like to wear their pants real big. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the ones, pants tight as shit. You know? And they had to deliberately pull their pants down for both of their ass cheeks to be showing. Be careful. Be careful, y'all. I agree. Because I have never, in all my 37 years, been walking down the street and looked at a man and be like, oh, he fat as shit because his butt is hanging out. Like, that's not something that women did. But I could see how it would be something in the gay communities that the men do to the other men. I'm just saying. Another thing that is a telltale sign, they told me that your man is probably gay. Look, Big Mouth still on here, y'all. Y'all throw up some fucking laughing emojis for Big Mouth still telling me Dwayne Jones is still on here, baby. Come on out the closet. It's 2022, Dwayne Jones. He's still on here, y'all. Oh, my goodness. He gonna do just what my gay homeboy told me. He probably be in my inbox like, hey, real, I apologize, but you was talking to me. I see you like in a year from now when you finally, you know, come on out the closet and shit. Like, okay, he's still on here with me, y'all. I ain't never seen somebody not like you so much or don't want to hear you talk so much, but always still saying something to you or whatever. Dwayne Jones, you still on here and shit. Let me block you because at this point you making my ass itch. Let me see. How do I block him? Y'all, I ain't never, oh, I found out how to block his ass. I did it. Dwayne is blocked. Y'all know I don't have no problem with stopping and having a block party for his ass. He done got too many notorieties of me saying something to him. And he'll come out next week and shit. He probably laid up with a woman right now. So, y'all, let me tell you something. This was another telltale sign that my gay friend told me. He said, real, when you dealing with a man that don't never really want to have sex, woo, boo, boo, wait a minute. Don't never, you know, they don't complain about not having sex with you. You know, you that lady, and, you know, they can allow, it's some kind of little bug in here. Okay, I got it. They can allow lots of time to go past without getting no ass. I'm just saying, if your man is okay with letting weeks go by, a lot of days go by. Now, I'm not talking about he been working, shit been going on, you know, working and busy, and then he ain't get none. But if you've been with your man, and your man, you know, either he's fucking somebody else or he's getting fucked. I'm just saying. Either he's fucking another woman, you know, he could be fucking another woman, or he could be another woman, if you know what I mean. He could be a woman himself. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Be very careful, because this is how a lot of diseases get passed on to us women. And you don't want to believe it's your man, baby, but guess what? Love yourself enough to do your homework. Another thing, telltale sign. Can't forget this one. If you feel like your man is gay, okay? If it just the vibe, the feeling, you just keep, you know, it's really strong. Throw up a like if you know what I'm talking about. When it's really strong, because that was one of the things that my friend told me. He was like, sometimes, real, to be honest, they don't got to say nothing. They ain't got to have their pants sagging, but it's a vibe we get. He was like, you know, those kind of brothers be the brothers on the down low that's like in denial. He was like, I don't like them kind of. He was like, because they confuse the fuck out of you. Like, they throw all the vibe around. Like, you feel the energy. You feel the vibe. Like, they give you that feeling of, you can holler at me. But then when you holler at them, it's like they reject you because they still don't really want to come out yet. They're not ready. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, real, a lot of them be like that. He was like, but honestly, I was like that in the beginning because I was afraid to really do the act, do the do. He was like, but they'll throw all of the signs at you that they like that. And then when you go to take a bite or go to holler at them, they act like it's all in your head. but you had all the signs that, yeah, the vibe, the energy, the all of that. And so he was like, you know, I say that to the ladies too. If you feel like your man, you get that vibe, you got that energy, 9 times out of 10, you right. Because you're not going to get that kind of vibe and that kind of energy off of a straight man. And I agree. Throw up a like if you agree, throw up an angry face if you don't. Let's help somebody that's out here. And I don't want to be the only one saying it. Throw up a like if you agree that if you got all of the vibe, no, you don't got the evidence, but it's just, you know, your intuition. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. I don't care what nobody say. Our intuition and shit be on it. That's like a superpower of a woman. Throw up a like if you feel me. We got some strong senses when it comes to our intuition. Even when our intuition have landed us in a situation where we could have been wrong. We could have been wrong at times. 90% of the time, our shit be on it. For real, you be knowing it in yourself. You be like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, I feel like this could be really going on. That shit be really going on. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I didn't have it. I get that about people, period. I get different intuitions. And I trust my intuition. Because I feel like if it fails me, it's going to fail me less than it is going to stand me wrong. So I'm okay with going with my chances of my intuition. And you got to be like that. If everything in you is telling you your man, your baby father is possibly gay, then go with that intuition, because guess what? A lot of them is not ready to tell you. And they could be jeopardizing you. Like I just said, I talked to somebody today that just contracted HIV from dealing with a man that was on the down low. We all sing For Colored Girls. Throw up a like if you seen the movie For Colored Girls when Janet Jackson got that shit. You know, they be strong as shit. You know, acting like they good. And my whole thing is, if you gay, you this, you that, you got to take that up with God. I don't got nothing to do with that. My thing is, I don't have no respect for somebody that takes the choices from somebody else. I feel like if that's how you're going to be getting down, then you should let somebody know that so they can make the choice to say they want to deal with that or not. It's not fair to trick somebody and have them fall in love with you, and then all of a sudden you fucking their brother and they find out. And it's like, you know, it's definitely not cool to be the brother that allows them to hump you and you know he dating your sister. I mean, damn, if you're going to be gay, at least you can find your own gay person. That's fucked up. And what I will say is this. I'm going to be honest. To people that's out there, before you pass judgment on a person that deals with a person that's on the down low, understand that there's all kinds of sides to a story. And a lot of times, people ain't done all their homework neither to find out that this person has a whole family. And once you fall in love with somebody, because I know I got a girlfriend right now. You know, shout out to her. I ain't going to say your name, but I am going to say your business because you know I done said it before. You know, and she's been dealing with a guy that's been married for a long time. And it's like, you know, she love him and said and the other. But, you know, in the beginning of their situation, it was just like an understanding. They both had somebody else. And then once she didn't have nobody else, you know, it was like, damn, she fell for him. But he wasn't ready to completely just fall for her. And when you in that kind of situation, it can be very complicated. And so I personally thank God that I've never been in those kind of situations. Because I can understand how a person can say they don't have nobody else and you really fall in love with them. And then find out, boom, it was somebody before you. And now you got to figure out what you going to do with your feelings. You know, it's a terrible foundation. But what I will tell you is this. If they lied to you about that, 9 times out of 10, they'll lie to you about something else. It's not worth it. It's not worth sticking around trying to figure out if it's going to be something from this relationship because they're lying. It's built off of lies. I can't do that. You're not going to lie about stuff that could put me at risk. You're not going to lie about being gay because that could possibly put me at risk for shit. You know, I just don't feel like that's cool. Let me see what somebody is saying in here. Mixed signals. Yes, mixed signals. Somebody said, what about the men that ask for females smelling lotion? Do they want to smell like cucumber melon? Cucumber melon? Do they want to smell like, you know, I'm not going to lie. If my lotion is out, my husband will use it. I know this my brother. You know, I have my brother, if I got my slippers out, he'll put my slippers on and run to the car or something like, and my husband have done that. I don't think that necessarily makes you gay. Now, if you always, you know, I don't know, if you always like over the toply, I guess, when perfume, then, you know, it's not a situation where we in a car, he ain't got no lotion, and he like, babe, give me some lotion out your pocket. But, you know, if it's a situation where he got his own, you know, he got his own fucking perfumes and shit, you feel me? You might want to zoom in on that. I'm just saying, zoom in on it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, just stay single. Why? That's not no fun. You know what I'm saying? Life is worth living. And in life, you're going to experience some shit. It ain't what you experience, it's what you got out of the experience and what you do with the experience while you're in the experience. We're going to go through some stuff, but it is not fair to go lay down with somebody and actually, because you're too coward to outwardly come out about your own sexual orientation, you feel me, that you lie to yourself and then you take it a step further and start lying to somebody else. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when your lie come out, I feel like, you know, you should be by yourself. You should be all the way by yourself, because don't do that to me. I'd rather you come to me and ask me, tell me, let me know what's going on and see how I feel about it. Me personally, I'm not going to get... another telltale sign, I can't forget this one. It just popped in my mind. They say another telltale sign that your man is probably on the down low is when he wants to have a threesome with another man. He okay with you having a threesome with you with another man. Ooh, throw up a like for that. Y'all better watch it. And I ain't gonna lie, that do seem a little suspect to me. You know, why would a straight man be okay with another man and you being naked in the bedroom, bumping balls and stuff? He want to put, you know, one man is in the front and one man is in the back of you. Don't you know what's happening underneath of those covers? While they enter you and exit you, they're ball bumping. Throw up a like if you feel me. Throw up a fucking like if you feel me. When they be entering you, yeah, they be ball bumping. Be careful with that. You be like, oh, you know, this seems strange, but I guess it's freaky. Like, if that's what, you know, I don't mind. No, baby, you need to mind. Because it's the reason why he want to see another man's going in and out of you. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real. Somebody said back bumping. For real. What about the ones in jail? They run the jail, baby. I ain't gonna lie. They run the jail. You have your down low brothers that are straight as an arrow when they get out of jail. They straight as an arrow. They not gay. They not down low. They not none of that when they get out of jail. But the minute that they go into that jail, they gay. Woo! Oh, I'm talking to somebody. The minute that they walk through that jail, they're gay. They're home, and the ladies know they have arrived. I'm talking to somebody that know the truth. Yeah, it's a lot of dudes that go in jail, and they feel like they're not gay because they only do it when they in jail. They come out, they straight, you know, and you wonder why they want to always fuck up and do something stupid to go back. You be like, damn, you went to jail for jaywalking? Yeah, I ain't gonna fight the case. You know, that happens. I was fucking wrong. I shouldn't have been crossing the street in the middle, you know, but yeah, I gotta do a night. Matter of fact, they call you and it be like, Bailiff Manson has a collect call from Stevie. To accept this call, press 1. To ignore this call, please hang up. Stevie be all on the recording like, Stevie, stop playing with me. You be like, who the fuck is that in the background? Baby, that's Stevie and Stefan. You understand what I'm saying? And you answer the phone and you talking to him and shit, and you keep hearing somebody say something to him while they on the phone. Baby, that's his other fucking man. Like, really don't want you on the phone. Y'all know I ain't lying. And y'all know I ain't fucking lying. Yes. And I be like, what? Yes, honey. They be another whole person inside that fucking jail. The jails will talk. Oops. Boop, 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 boop. You don't know? I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. And then you got your ones that like to have it so covered up, like they leave the gay community. Ones that leave the gay community and stuff like that because they feel like they straight again. You know, they want a piece of the straight life. Or they leave the gay community because they want to go have a baby or get a woman pregnant, you know, so that they can have children because they get to that spot where they like, damn, I want to have a baby. So they go and they play the role to get children, and then you find out after you push that baby out that a lot of his other kids is in somebody's dookie shape. I'm telling the truth. They only dealt with you so that you could get pregnant for them. And they wanted to have a baby. Girl, you are crazy. I'm telling the truth, y'all. They fucking crazy. Put it in the comments, y'all. What's a telltale sign? I asked it my friends. I did my research. I looked online. I've told y'all some things. But if it's anybody on here that ever dealt with somebody that was trying to play them dumb or whatever, in the comments, what would you call a number one or a sign that your man is probably on the DL? Put it in the comments. I'm going to read your comment. Somebody is saying, oh, you're really funny as hell, and definitely telling the truth. Ain't that the truth, y'all? The dookie shit, y'all. Snapping them fingers. Yes, honey. Yes, be careful. Come on now, y'all. Come on, anybody know? Put it in the comments. We're going to help the ladies. We're going to help the families. We're going to help the wives. It's a sad, yo, it's a hurtful feeling to find out that your person you with is doing you wrong for somebody else in itself. But it's like, how do you compete with a man? If it's another woman, it's different. But if it's a man, it's like, damn, I could never be a man for you. Dudes hanging and kissing each other. Ooh, oh, that was the number one telltale sign. Too many sports. You know, they be okay with getting slapped on the butt. They be okay. They always playing aggressively with their homeboy and stuff like that. You know, they horse playing. And, you know, they okay with wrestling and shit. And you be sitting there like this while they doing all that shit. This how you be. I know he ain't letting him slap him on the butt. Why the fuck they keep wrestling? The fuck? This shit making me uncomfortable. Oh my goodness. Like the fuck, you already pinned him down on the floor. Why the fuck you pinning him down on the floor again? This shit don't look right to me. Oh my goodness. Did he just slap him on the butt? This shit, you know, and he ain't say shit? He okay with it, Miss Quincy? You sitting there like you ready to call your homegirl and shit. They still in the living room playing and shit. And now you on the phone and shit. Hello? Girl, guess what? Yeah, you know Keith over here, girl. Yeah, he got his homeboy and shit, bitch. But they look like, wait a minute, I think they in there wrestling again. Girl, they keep on wrestling each other and Keith jumping on top and pinning them down, girl. And the fuck is going on in here, girl? What you think? Wait a minute, girl. I think one of them did hurt themselves, and I think the other one is trying to help them get a band-aid now. This shit don't look right in here with me, Tanya. Yeah, girl, I've been with him. I got 5 kids, but this nigga better not be gay. Girl, I'm going to call you back when I see what they doing now, girl, because they done got quiet in there. I can't even hear him now. Yeah, girl, they done got quiet as shit. Uh-huh. Hold on, bitch. It got too quiet. I'm going to call you back. Uh-huh. You go in there and shit, and you see they both sitting real close on the couch. Now they watching TV. But the movie that's on is called Love Jones. You know? And they making you feel like a third, you know, like you just a third wing. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, move over. I'm your wife. What is going on? What's going on? Another telltale sign is when they always want the dude to spend the night at your house. It's just like a woman. We don't want another queen in our shit. When the king always wants his homeboys to stay the night to the point where his homeboys tries to live there, baby, be careful with that. Be careful with that. Because, yeah, they might be, when you gone. You don't know. Fuck that. I don't need no man that want me to let his homeboy, his best friend, come stay. Because any man that's that into you is going to feel some type of way about the thought of even having another man in the house where his woman is at. For real. You know, because he going to be like, damn, I don't want my woman, you know, possibly to do something with my homeboy, you know, because they straight. But if he okay with letting another man stay in there, it might be because he know that that man ain't interested in no fucking woman. Y'all heard it first. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all could be mad at me, but I'm telling the truth. It's something suspicious making me think a lot with that. He should not be okay with that, because I wouldn't be okay with it if it's another woman. Y'all seen what the fuck happened when the bitch tried to stay the night at my house. Shit made me uncomfortable. So why would a man be comfortable with another man staying in the house with you if both of them is straight? Y'all thinking about it now like, shit, my husband had his homeboy stay here for a little while to help him out. How long was it? Did he stay a week or two just until he got on his feet, found the house and left? Or is he still living with y'all ass? And it looks like he ain't leaving. Better wake the fuck up, come home unannounced. It's time for you to double back to the house without telling somebody. I'm sorry, it's time for you to invest in some cameras and shit. You know? It's time for you. For real. Y'all be letting a lot of shit slip past you, acting like you dumb. Right. Real men not do that. Yeah. No. Hell no. Fuck no. My homegirl, her son was acting up. This just recently happened a couple of months ago. Son was acting up, called me, hey, real. Can you please, I just want, your husband Gene to talk to, about help me out, whatever. Child came over. He could only stay 2 weeks, baby. 2 weeks, and it was, I could see the husband was already starting to be on some shit. He like, why you downstairs with that shirt on? And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? I'm like, you know what? You right. Let me go upstairs. And yeah, y'all, by the time I lied to y'all now, I put this on my life. By the time I came back downstairs, y'all, my husband had took the young man and all of his shit and dropped him back off at the homegirl house. He was only 21. He wasn't even grown. I don't know to this day if it was because he thought something, felt something, whatever. He took him the fuck back where he came from. Fuck that. We can't help him. I don't know if it was how he felt, but baby, I came out my bedroom with these big knockers floating around with no bra, and my husband like to die. I'm like, damn, you think somebody looking at me and I got these knockers hanging out and I got on the moo-moo? Y'all know the moo-moo that you get that got all the words on it that say strong, intelligent, smart, #1 mom. I had one of them motherfuckers on. I'm like, you think somebody... He like, no, I'm not thinking about it. That's the thing. I don't even want to have the thought. I'm like, you fucking right. And I know you fucking right. Y'all, he was gone. I said, oh my God, you did not have to let that little boy... That was a little boy to me. He was like, he was a grown-ass man. That's a grown man. He's 21. He's grown. I was like, oh shit. The ones that get up, set, when they home, boy, not inviting to dinner. Woo, be careful with that. I'm telling y'all, we know. We know. Another thing is, this is another one sign. If when the man got a whole bunch of niggas' numbers in their phone, no females, a whole bunch of, and be careful with the pictures too. Be careful with the pictures, because in friends, if they have a whole bunch of gay, openly gay friends and stuff on social media, that's a sign. That's a fucking sign. I'm telling the truth. That's a sign. If they go to a whole bunch of gay clubs, it's a reason they want to be in their atmosphere. It's a reason why they want to go to the drag shows. If they go to the drag shows and they have more fun than you, be careful. Be fucking careful. They having more fun than you in the drag show. You okay, you having fun. You like, I can't believe my man even came in here with me. I'm glad he came. We gonna have fun. And the fuck you look over there and he like, take a picture and take it. You like, wait a fucking minute. Why the fuck are you so comfortable? You know what I mean? For real. Be careful. So you heard it first. If you haven't heard this video, Y'all make sure y'all follow me on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. Shout out to everybody that's following me. And if you would like tickets to my next comedy show, it is going to be on July the 9th. Make sure you type me in the comments so that way when I'm going through my videos to find out who would like to come to the comedy shows or my real talk in person where I do what I did tonight in front of you and you can actually come out, you, your homegirl, your mother, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your homeboy, or your down low man can come out and see your girl Real the Comedian and support. Make sure you type me in the comments and I will make sure that when I have my events, I will personally reach out to you and invite you, and I will be having one on July the 9th. I will post when I'm going to have those tickets go out so that you guys can really come out, get to meet your girl, come out to some real shit, and I'm out this motherfucker. Good night.